Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do a supercharger swap on a 2007 Mustang. My car already has this is a GT500, already has a Kenny bell on it. We're going to swap it to this big bad boy right here. So we're going to start by taking off air filter assembly. Disconnect this hose right here, your breather tube, that off. Then we're going to want to disconnect anything else you see electronically. So your mass airflow sensor. There's a little clippy down there in the bottom. Got to pull out, and then you got to kind of pinch and pull. Little locking clip, as you can see. So now I'm going to take this loose right here. Also going to take this loose, take the whole tube off. So there's my mass airflow meter. There's the tube. So there is the throttle body. So next thing I'm going to do, release the pin. These little connectors are always fun. Got to figure out which way to pinch them. Just right there in the center to pinch that one. And take the other breather tube off. Kind of pull on the green vent. Just take them both off. Next thing I'm going to do is get over here. Disconnect my vacuum hoses. Don't want to break any of those. Vacuum hose stuff's always easy to break. Then you'll have a boost leak on this car, which we don't need. Also never done this before. I've had lots of different car stuff over the years, so nothing new for me to work on hot rod stuff. It may not be as fast as what some of you would like. So this has a bracket down there, and now this is going to be a specific Kenny bell deal. It's going to be a 10. There we go. Rotate that away, and I'm going to show you how to put one of these back on, so don't worry. Worst case, I'll have to watch my own video. These are vacuum lines right here. Gotta be very careful with them, they will break. Probably don't have to be as careful when they're... Gotta get access to anything that comes up, can get pulled on, and unhook it or you'll break it. This is like a blow-off valve right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it takes boost and then it'll let it off. Obviously, you can do all this with a normal wrench. I'm just going to use an impact because I have impacts. There's a third screw there. Don't ever get too rough with something. There's always a little hidden screw you'll miss, then you'll break it. It's two. Okay, so by doing that, as you can see, I've got access to most of my bolts here. On a race car, I would call this like a setback plate for your supercharger, but that's not what you got here. This is this kind of a intake positioning plate for the lower. So it would be your upper, and then this would be your lower intake. Your intercooler is going to sit down in here. take this off, get it out of the way, so we can get access to the belt. On my other videos, I'd shown the belt's been slipping, so figure if we're going to change the belt, might as well change the blower. Hopefully someone else likes my logic on that. So this big fat belt right here, that's the Supercharger belt. And as you can see, that tensioner moves when I pull on it. See the little square key down here? I'll line that up. I gotta figure out which way it moves. It goes the other way. You have to push down on it. Looks like it's gotta push down. Okay, so now the belt's off. We will review that when we get back to the taking the blower off. I can mess with belt routing at a later time, but your main goal is to get the blower off. So next thing I'm going to do be take my throttle body off here. Got your little locking tab, pinch, and you're going to pull that off. Okay, now back to our fuel hose that appears to be stuck in the way here. It's a snake, guys. It squirts. Fucking sprays. Look at it. You've got all the fuel pressure you want right there. Okay. So now that I got that off, you can hear it bubbling. Okay, now y'all can see the little bolt that I've been trying to get access to take the throttle body off. Down the hole she goes. Good way to wash my Supercharger off. It's a nice clean fuel down in there. Now we gotta fish out the little Allen bolt before it goes too far. So, like I said, this is my first time to do this as well, so kind of a learning curve on my end. Looks like it's just going to be these 3 bolts on this side. You're going to want to get all the bolts out of the way. So we're fixing to have a open engine, which the intercooler should catch any of that. So I mean, it's not like it's just going to go straight down a valve, but you know, I'd rather be safe than not safe. Oh, okay, I see how they did that. So it slides. The blower physically slides. You can see the little locking plate there. Again, I'm trying to leave as much stuff on as I can. Pull this in kind of one move. Got these things here that need to come off. Looks like there's some kind of vacuum hose. So we got those off. So now we're just gonna keep trying to work our way forward. See what we're getting stuck on. It sounds like it's free now. There we go. It's off now. If I can struggle through it, so can you guys. And I'm sure a lot of you probably feel the same way I would feel if I wasn't as mechanically inclined. Is, well, that looks great, but I've never done this before. That's why you want to watch a video. That part is on there. I think this is the EGR valve. That's what it looks like to me. We're unplugged. Until I get this off. There's a bolt here. One bolt here and one bolt here. In the video here, I had to jack with the EGR valve for a little bit. As you can see, it's loose, and I also had to take off this little elbow here for the loop line. So now we are free and fixing to see it come off. Or at least that's what I think we're fixing to see. Ta-da! And that's how you remove a Kenny bell. We'll do a quick comparison here. You know, that's the 2.8. That's the 4.7. As you can see, this guy's massive. This guy's going to be for sale here, so if someone needs a Kenny bell, hit me up. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.